What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri zone. And where is Douglas Luiz? I think that's a question even Douglas Luiz is asking himself right now. Like, I think he's sitting there and he's like, what the hell is going on? And to be honest, we're sitting here and we are also like, what the hell is going on? Like, we can make up scenarios, but the fact of the matter is, he's not playing. He's not a starter. He didn't get a single minute against Napoli. And it will become a saga. Actually, it is a saga in the media, period. It is a saga. Not really among the fan base right now, because you have Locatelli playing well, you have McKennie playing a good game, so on and so on. So it's not really a saga among the fan base, but we need to talk about it because we spend a lot of money on Douglas Luiz, and I think going into the summer, everybody was like, was it really needed to get Douglas Luiz for that money? Shouldn't we not have spent that on a player like Calafiori and so on? And we said no as a club. We did that. We made that deal because Thiago Motta wanted that, or signed off to it. And I see a lot of people panicking. I do understand the panic, or like panic. I do understand the concerns. Let me call it concerns. However, I still think we need to be patient. We need to calm down and see how this is going, which direction is going before drawing full close conclusions, basically. But before we do that, as always, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, and let's talk about, where is Douglas Luiz? Okay, first off, the interesting part with this Douglas Luiz news is that there are no real, like, from good sources, basically. Actually, not even from Poor Bomb, but from good sources, no leaks. There's no leak that, he's not training well. He's not fit. He's not picking up the system. He's not picking up Italian football. He's not picking up what Motta wants. He's not picking up what his teammates want. And, it's just not clicking right now. That's not really the thing, because if that was out there, it was very easy to say, well, he needs time. It's worrying, but he needs time. Right now, we can put up every single scenario and you can say, yeah, could be. Maybe Motta is looking at him, it's like, yeah, you're not him. I'm sorry, you're just not him. I cannot trust you. And maybe he's looking at it and it's like, man, what am I doing here? That this is not for me. Who knows? Nobody knows. But what we do know is that he's not being played right now. He's not being played. He is being preferred. McKennie is being preferred over him. McKennie is being preferred over Douglas Luiz. That, if you're Douglas Luiz, should be panic station, in my opinion, for him, in terms of he should be sitting there and he should be looking at it being like, being like, man, I was at Aston Villa playing well. Maybe not the second part of the season, but I'm being benched from McKennie, who was not training with us entire preseason, and now we see, like, that should be a concern. If I were Douglas Luiz, I'm not panicking because I trust Motta to make the right decisions, and I need to give him the trust right now, because there's no proof at Juve that he doesn't deserve that trust. It's early on. If he's looking at it and he's like, I cannot play Douglas Luiz right now because he's not gonna help us. Actually, he might be a liability. I would be like, fine, I can back that. That's your decision. I will be looking at you a bit funny, and the club being like, you knew what type of player Douglas Luiz is. You signed off to that massive transfer fee. Weird decision, isn't it? Basically. So you might need to get this right as sooner than later, basically. But it is frustrating. I think Douglas Luiz must be frustrated with the situation. He must be sitting there and thinking, what is actually going on? On the flip side, he also should be sitting there being like, what the hell is going on? I need to change this. And I don't know what he's doing wrong, but something is not going right, because that Napoli game, I don't think McKennie was playing well, but he brings on Thuram. And I was like, is that what we really needed? A player like Thuram in that type of game? I was like, we missed somebody with a shot. We missed somebody, maybe to get a set piece, to do something off script here, even a player like Fagioli, and he still trusted or he preferred Thuram over Douglas Luiz to come in that specific situation. And maybe he was looking at, they brought on David Neres and they took out Lukaku. They're more mobile. I need something else in midfield. And maybe that's fine. But if he doesn't start against Genoa or doesn't get minutes against Genoa, then it becomes extremely strange, isn't it? You know, I know a lot of you believe that he's going to start against Genoa, and I want to be with you there. But in terms of like, I want this to succeed because we spend a lot of money, and I think he's a good player. But right now, the situation is weird. It's really weird because I don't think McKennie is better. I don't think Thuram is better right now. But he's still playing. I don't think Fagioli is better, but I have a vision, or I'm thinking about it, it's like he might prefer Fagioli even over Douglas Luiz, who has been also poor this season, you know, to start of the season, Fagioli. So it's a situation we should be talking about. The media is talking about. The media is asking questions. In the presser, there are no questions. That might change this weekend. I have a feeling somebody will ask about, where is Douglas Luiz? Because everybody watched that Napoli game, and I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna ask, what's the situation like with Douglas Luiz? Like, what is the issue? Why is he not playing? It's a bit weird. It's a bit confusing. And these questions, should be asked. You know, people should be asking these questions because we need some sort of answer. You know, I'm not expecting Mota to come out and say, you know what, he's rubbish in training and I cannot play him. I'm not saying that. However, I think Mota's honest enough to give you something where you can sit back and like, you know what, it's something like that. He's not going to come on and say, well, he doesn't pick up anything I'm saying. But he will come on, and if that's the case, he will say he still needs to get up to speed with the small details. Like, he will twist it, but you know that, okay, it's that tactically he's not really up to pace, and that's why Mota can't trust him. So somebody's going to need to ask him, because me as a fan, I want to know. I want to know personally why you're not playing your highest paid transfer fee almost, or maybe, or with court miners, whatever. Why is he not playing? Why, when you're chasing a game or you need to win a game, or did you not want to win that game when it was 0-0 against Napoli, you do not bring in Douglas Luiz? Why? Why is, like, what is the issue? So I'm expecting somebody to ask that question, because actually this is an ideal story for the media to feast on, you know? I know it's almost international break, so that could change a lot, and he can be the hot topic again in the media. However, right now, going into the Genoa game, I'm hoping somebody asks that question, because I personally want to know. But you people, let me know. I know some of you do not rate him. Even if you do not rate him, the situation is a bit, not weird, but it's like, interesting. Why is he not playing? Like, what is really the gist? What is going on? I think everybody wants to know that. But let me know. Maybe you have a theory as of why he's not playing. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll speak to you guys soon again, because we play Napoli. No, I'm lying. We play why did I say Napoli? We play Genoa on Saturday, so it's almost preview again. So the next one probably will be a preview video. I'm out. I'm in Spain on holiday for a week, so it won't be a live show. We'll put it out like that. But yeah, that's it. Let me know, and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.